Hi, I'm Rupert. Work for KJ Howells here at MDL Cobb's Quay Marina. We specialise in making teak decking and teak gratings, and today I'm going to show you how to renovate your old teak to get it to look like new. Okay, so today we're going to bring the colour back to a teak grating which has weathered over time to silver, but in order to make it look like a new teak grating you need to use a two-part cleaner. So the first thing to do is wet it down completely to ensure that it's going to take the cleaner nicely. So once the teak is nice and wet, you want to put your gloves on before going to the next stage. Okay, so we've wet our teak down and it's now time to add the teak cleaner, making sure that you're covering all areas of it and you get a good dark colour coming up on that. Give it a good scrub, always making sure you go across the grain and not with it. As you scrub with it, it's going to strip the soft areas of the teak out. And that's the stage one of cleaning your teak up. And you just leave it on there for 5 minutes after you've given it a good scrub. So once you've let the cleaner be on there for 5 minutes, you're going to wash it off with fresh water thoroughly. Once you've washed it off, it's time to add the Renovator. You're going to use a different sponge to make sure that you don't mix the two chemicals. As you can see, this is just going to bring the colour back nicely to the teak. Taking all the dirt off it, and this will just bring the silver back to being a good brown teak colour. And allow that to just sit on there for 5 minutes. So just giving it a good wash off with fresh water just to make sure that you're not leaving any chemicals on the teak. So one final tip is, after you've washed it off with fresh water, it's really good to then wash it down with salt water, as salt water is what keeps teak nice and hard. So whenever you've washed your teak with fresh water, make sure you give it a good dousing with some salt water afterwards. And now we can just let this dry, and when we come back it'll look like new. So once the teak's dried out, you can clearly see the difference between what the old teak looked like and the new cleaned up teak. Has got a much more wood-like honey colour to it. And this will last you at least a season before it goes back to being grey like this. So we don't recommend the use of teak oil here in the UK, because we get a lot of fresh water on our teak. You can find that it'll attract mould, dark patches on the teak. If you want to add anything to it to prolong its life like this, we recommend some sort of a sealer. So once a season, give your teak a good clean. So we stock a complete range of teak products for your boat. All of these are on our website. We specialise in making teak decking panels made to measure. You send us a template, we make the panels to fit your boat. The same with made to measure teak gratings. double castle construction like this, or 12mm holes like this for internal.